Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Ethical Considerations in Sustainable Projects. Ethical considerations are paramount in the execution of sustainable projects, as they ensure that the initiatives not only achieve their environmental goals, but also uphold principles of fairness, justice, and responsibility. Sustainable projects inherently aim to balance the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Thus, ethical considerations become a core component of governance in sustainable project management, influencing decision-making processes, stakeholder engagement, and the overall success of the project. One of the primary ethical considerations in sustainable projects is the principle of justice, which includes both intergenerational and intragenerational equity. Intergenerational equity refers to the fairness between current and future generations, ensuring that the actions taken today do not detrimentally impact the environment or resources available to future populations. For instance, a sustainable project that focuses on renewable energy must consider the long-term availability of resources and potential environmental impacts to avoid compromising future generations' quality of life. Intragenerational equity, on the other hand, concerns fairness within the current generation, ensuring that sustainable projects do not disproportionately benefit or harm specific groups. This aspect is particularly significant when projects are implemented in diverse communities with varying socioeconomic statuses. For example, when developing green infrastructure in urban areas, it is crucial to involve all community members in the planning process to ensure that the benefits, such as improved air quality and recreational spaces, are equitably distributed. Failure to do so can exacerbate existing social inequalities and lead to resistance or conflict, undermining the project's sustainability goals. Transparency and accountability are also critical ethical considerations in sustainable projects. Transparent decision-making processes build trust among stakeholders and ensure that all parties have access to relevant information. This transparency is essential for holding project managers and organizations accountable for their actions and commitments. For example, the construction of a hydropower plant must be accompanied by clear communication about potential environmental impacts, displacement of communities, and measures taken to mitigate adverse effects. Stakeholders, including local communities, environmental groups, and government agencies, should have opportunities to participate in discussions and provide input, fostering a sense of ownership and collaboration. Moreover, ethical governance in sustainable project management necessitates a commitment to stakeholder engagement and participatory decision-making. Engaging stakeholders from the early stages of project development helps identify potential ethical issues and allows for the incorporation of diverse perspectives, leading to more inclusive and effective solutions. For instance, in the case of a sustainable agriculture project involving local farmers, indigenous communities, and environmentalists can provide valuable insights into traditional practices, cultural significance, and ecological considerations, ultimately enhancing the project's sustainability and acceptance. Another significant ethical consideration is the precautionary principle, which advocates for preventive action in the face of uncertainty. This principle is particularly relevant in sustainable projects where the long-term impacts on the environment and human health may not be fully understood. For example, when considering the implementation of new technologies, such as genetically modified organisms in agriculture, it is essential to thoroughly assess potential risks and uncertainties. Adopting a precautionary approach ensures that actions are taken to avoid harm, even if there is no conclusive scientific evidence, prioritizing the well-being of both the environment and society. Respecting indigenous rights and knowledge is another crucial ethical consideration in sustainable projects. Indigenous communities often possess valuable traditional knowledge and a deep connection to their land, which can significantly contribute to the sustainability of projects. Ethical project management involves recognizing and respecting these rights, ensuring that Indigenous peoples are actively involved in decision-making processes and that their cultural heritage is preserved. For instance, in forest conservation projects, integrating Indigenous knowledge about biodiversity and sustainable land use practices can enhance conservation efforts and foster mutually beneficial partnerships. Furthermore, ethical considerations in sustainable projects also encompass the principle of do no harm, which emphasizes the importance of avoiding actions that could cause unnecessary harm to people or the environment. This principle is closely related to the concept of environmental justice, which seeks to address the disproportionate impacts of environmental degradation on marginalized communities. For example, a sustainable waste management project must ensure that waste disposal facilities are not located in low-income or minority communities where they could pose health risks and exacerbate existing social inequalities. Instead, ethical project management should prioritize equitable solutions that protect all communities and promote environmental justice. Corporate social responsibility is another important aspect of ethical considerations in sustainable projects. CSR involves companies taking responsibility for the social, environmental, and economic impacts of their operations, beyond mere compliance with regulations. In the context of sustainable projects, CSR can manifest in various ways, such as investing in community development, reducing carbon footprints, and ensuring fair labor practices. For example, a company involved in a sustainable tourism project could demonstrate CSR by supporting local businesses, preserving natural habitats, and providing fair wages and safe working conditions for employees. By integrating CSR into their operations, companies can enhance their legitimacy, build trust with stakeholders, and contribute to the overall sustainability of the project. The integration of ethical considerations into sustainable project management also requires a commitment to continuous learning and improvement. This involves regularly assessing the project's impacts, soliciting feedback from stakeholders, and making necessary adjustments to address emerging ethical issues. For instance, a sustainable urban development project could establish mechanisms for ongoing community engagement and monitoring, ensuring that the project's outcomes align with ethical principles and sustainability goals over time. By fostering a culture of learning and adaptability, project managers can better navigate ethical challenges and enhance the resilience and effectiveness of sustainable projects. In conclusion, ethical considerations are integral to the governance of sustainable projects, shaping decision-making processes, stakeholder engagement, and the overall success of these initiatives. Principles of justice, transparency, accountability, stakeholder engagement, the precautionary principle, respect for Indigenous rights, the do no harm principle, corporate social responsibility, and continuous learning all play crucial roles in ensuring that sustainable projects are both effective and ethically sound. By prioritizing these ethical considerations, project managers can contribute to the creation of sustainable solutions that are fair, inclusive, and beneficial for both present and future generations. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.